What is up everybody, it is phooeenixX here, and today I'm back with another Minecraft video. In today's video I want to talk about things in Minecraft that I wish you were able to stack. So, as we all know, there are a bunch of items that you can stack up. Some you can actually stack up to 64, others only 16, such as signs and apparently armor stands. I'm not sure if there's anything else that stacks up to only 16, not that I can think of. If you know anything, let me know in the comments. Either way, these are things that you can actually stack up, and recently, or not that recent, but they made it so you can now stack up doors. Earlier, you sort of had to have, you only could have one door, like such as this. You could only have one door in your inventory. You could then stack them up like this, and that was a huge pain for people that were building all sorts of different iron golem farms, and it was just a pain, to be honest. But now they made it so you can actually have 64 doors stacked up in one, basically. And this is awesome. Yeah, I'm just grateful for that, because recently I built 12 iron golem farms on the NSG server, and truly having all the doors being able to stack up was amazing. But as we all know, there are also some things that can't be stacked up, such as water buckets. Buckets filled with water, they cannot be stacked up. You can only have one each, or yeah, I guess that's how you say it. Same goes for lava buckets. You can't have more than one bucket filled with lava in your inventory. Like, you can have more, but you can't stack them up like you can with doors or other blocks. But buckets, on the other hand, empty buckets, you can stack up to 16. Which again, I don't understand why it's only 16. I mean, I can sort of see the logic behind it, but why? Like, Mojang, come on. Yeah, why not 64? And the reason why I'm asking to have water buckets being able to stack up is because, can you imagine how easy it would be? I mean, just think about it. So let's say we are in survival, and you wanna fill up an area or make a water stream for the mobs or whatever, and you basically use up one bucket. I'm gonna show you here. You take that. Now you have one of these. So we're gonna take that as well. So let's say you wanna fill up this. Right? Now that's gone, right? That means you have to basically go to the next one. Now you can always make an infinite water source by just doing that, which definitely helps out a lot more. But imagine, like, the inventory space it takes up, it's insane. I mean, like, you keep having this whole thing filled up, and you don't have any room for your tools or food or anything else that is necessary, because the water buckets take up all the space. Same goes for the lava buckets. Now normally you don't use lava buckets in that big of a quantity, at least not what I'm aware of, but at the same time it's still the same pain. Just every time you want to use something like this, as you can see, already taken up 3 slots there, and I can't put them in together, and I kind of hate it because, like I said, it takes up a lot of inventory space. And as we know, Minecraft, they don't really expand their inventories. Well, we know that in 1.11 they added the shulker boxes that have basically added, it's a sort of a backpack for you, so that's good. But at the same time, why, Mojang? Come on, think a little bit out of the box. I mean, it doesn't have to be that realistic. Come on. So we talked about the water buckets and the lava buckets. They're a pain in the ass that they can't stack up, take so much inventory space. But the beds, I mean, come on. Why the beds, why don't they stack up to at least 16? So imagine you're actually gonna adventure away to another area, and obviously you usually bring yourself a bed with you. Now when it gets to nighttime, you just plop down the bed and sleep in it. But what if you wanna be able to have more beds with you than only one? Look at this. It is the same thing as with the lava or water buckets. They just take up so much inventory space. Now again, you don't really, it's not like you need a full inventory of beds, but at the same time it would help a lot. I mean, for example, the Ender Dragon fight, you usually bring yourself a bed so that everyone can sleep. Sometimes you only need to bring one, because all you gotta do is actually sleep in the bed, not make it daytime, but just sleep that way it sets your spawn. But at the same time, just imagine the convenience of having the ability to stack up the beds. I mean, come on, that's just why. Come on, I would love that happening. Okay, so I talked about the beds now, and so I talked about the buckets and the bed. Now the saddle, this, like, I don't understand why they don't stack up to 16 at least. It's, for me, if you have an auto fish farm in on the NSG server, I get a ton of saddles. Like, I'm talking like 20 to 30 saddles like within a few hours of AFKing, and it really takes up the space for the chests, right? So why can't you stack saddles? Because as you know, you need a saddle for a horse, and I'm just thinking to myself, imagine if you wanna bring a lot of saddles to get a lot of horses or any other animal that you wanna, for, I don't know, use to as transportation. I just think that the saddle should definitely be able to be stacked up. That way, again, it doesn't take up too much inventory space. For me, example, I'm gonna set up a shop, and what I'm gonna need to do is basically go back and forth because I can't have that many saddles in my inventory. It's just a pain. Okay, so now one of the probably most annoying things. This is one of the most annoying things overall. This is the boat. Why can you not stack boats? I don't understand it. You know, I feel like, why isn't that a thing? You should be able to stack boats because I'm sure you can do it in some mod or anything, but just in pure vanilla, why can't you stack up boats? I feel like that should be so much better in terms of convenience. I mean, for example, you wanna adventure away, and then nowadays the boat doesn't destroy nowadays the boat doesn't get destroyed at all though, but at the same time it's just, you know, if it does, or if you break it, instead of having like 10 boats just because you know, in case you need it, right, you have to actually use them in as one boat for each inventory space. It's just annoying, and I feel like the boats should definitely be a thing that can be stacked up. So now we have definitely the most annoying thing overall. It is the minecarts. If there's anything I realize now is how much I wish that minecarts would be able to stack up. Because when I'm building my iron golem farms and I'm transporting the villages, I realized how annoying it is to go back and forth between your inventory to get another minecart, because you have a bunch of other stuff in this line of inventory space, and then you have the minecarts in here. It's very annoying. First of all, you're risking to get a lot of villages to run away or just fall off the edge or whatever, but at the same time it's just, you save a lot of time and a lot of inventory space. So, and this doesn't only go for the normal minecart, this goes for the chest minecart, the hopper minecart, and obviously the furnace minecart, but I don't even want to mention it because that we don't even use that. I mean, I don't see any use in that, so I don't want to mention it really. These are the free minecarts we usually use. So I just don't understand why you can't stack up minecarts or boats. It's just, it's weird, to be honest. So guys, that concludes this video. It was a bit shorter than, you know, a normal SMP video. It's sort of new to me to do these sort of videos, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like. And it's sort of a new thing for me to do in terms of editing and coming up with ideas. There's a lot of ideas I have, and I don't want to copy anyone. And you can say that I sort of got this idea from Mumbo Jumbo, where he does his sort of thing, 10 things I hate about the creeper, or 10 things I love about the creeper, or 10 things I love about redstone and hate, etc. So I sort of got that idea, and then he also made a recent video, 15 or 5, or was it 15 unloved futures in Minecraft. And so I just got the idea from that basically. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to slap that like button, and if you haven't, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Leave a comment as well on what you sort of think about this. If you wish something else, or if you know something that isn't able to be started up that I missed, yeah, let me know in the comments, okay? So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and bye bye.